Hi everyone, this is Toiba from Tesla Creations. Today I'm going to be making a repeat of the ribbed art. I made the pattern initially in just one color, so today I'm just going to be making it in two colors. So it's the same pattern, just that I'm going to be making it in two colors. So I'm going to be using the pink yarn first and then the white yarn. I'm going to be making it in size 0 to 6 months. So without further ado, let's get started. So like the first art that I made, I'm going to be using 5.0 mm hook. So I'm going to start with my pink yarn and make a slip knot and then chain 17. So just go ahead and chain 17 and I'll join you when I'm through with 17 chains. So I've made 17 chains with my pink yarn. This loop on the hook does not count as a stitch, so I'm going to continue my chains with the white yarn now. I'm attaching the yarn with a slip knot and then pull through. So now I'll start chaining with the white yarn. I'm going to chain 18. So just go ahead and chain 18 and I'll join you at the end of my 18 chains. So I've made 18 chains with the white yarn. So in total I have 35 chains. That's 17 plus 18, that's 35 chains. So I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook and into the second chain from the hook. I'll start my yarn over slip stitch. So yarn over, going to the second chain from the hook, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Pull the first loop through the remaining 2. That's a yarn over slip stitch. So just keep doing that along. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Pull the first loop through the remaining 2. So just keep repeating that along, and I'll join you when I'm about to change colors. Now I'm about to make the last stitch before I change color. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the next stitch. Now instead of yarning over and pulling through, I'm going to drop the yarn like this and pull it forward. That's why I'm going to be needing it on the next row. So I'm going to pick up my new color, then yarn over and pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Pull the first loop through the remaining 2. So now we just continue making our yarn over slip stitches with our pink yarn. So now yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, pull the first loop through the remaining 2. So just keep repeating that along, and I'll join you at the end of the row. So I've made it to the end of the row. So to start row 2 now, chain 1, turn. Now I'm going to start working to the back loops only. So yarn over, go into the back loop only, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Pull the first loop through the remaining 2. So just keep repeating that along, working to back loops only, and I will join you again when I'm about to change colors. So I'm about to change colors again. So to work the last stitch here, yarn over, insert into this next stitch. Instead of yarn over and pulling through, I'm just going to drop the yarn and pull it forward. I'm going to be needing it on the next row. Then I'll pick up the new color, then yarn over and pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. So I'm going to pull the first loop through the remaining 2. And then we continue along the row, making yarn over slip stitches into each stitch across. On each row we should have 34 stitches, that is 17 for each color. So just go ahead and continue, and I'll join you on row 3. So I made it to the end of row 2. So now to start row 3, chain 1, turn. And we're going to continue working to back loops only. Yarn over, going to the back loop only of the first stitch, yarn over, pull through. We have 3 loops on the hook. Pull the first loop through the remaining 2. I'm just basically going to keep repeating the same thing. The only difference here is that on row 2, it started with pink yarn and ended with white yarn. On row 3, I'm going to start with the white yarn and end with pink yarn. So just keep making yarn over slip stitches into the back loops only, and I will join you when I'm about to change colors. So I'm about to change colors again. So I'm going to yarn over, go into the next stitch. Then I'll drop this color, pull it forward like this, pick up the new yarn over and pull through. We have 3 loops on our hook. Pull the first loop through the remaining 2, and then we'll continue along with our yarn over slip stitches with our new color. So basically, I'm just going to keep repeating that until we get to row 44. So just go ahead and keep repeating yarn over slip stitches into the back loops only, and changing the colors at the middle here, and I'll join you at the end of row 44. So I made it to row 44. I chained 1 and then cut my yarn. So I'm just going to pull the yarn through. So the next thing to do is to attach my tapestry needle and then close the top of the hat. This is the beginning. This is where we started. So I'm going to be using the first row to examine the right side. So this will be the right side. So I'm going to go through the top of the hat like this. All the way to the end. I will join you when I'm through with closing the top of the hat. Just pass through these holes at the top. I will join you when I'm through with that. So I've closed the top of my hat. So this is the first row where we started. I'm going to be using this row to determine the right side. You can see that the V's are running up. So this will be the right side. So I'm going to turn my hat to the wrong side and sew on the wrong side. So I've gathered the top of the hat. I'm going to join it here. And just kind of close it up a bit. And I'll sew down the side. Then I'll sew with the white yarn up to this point. So I will join you when I've sewn up to this point. So I've sewn up to the point where the white yarn ends. So I'm just going to tie off the white yarn here. Make sure that it is secured. And then I'll pick up the pink yarn to finish sewing it up. So I just end this, drop the white yarn. I can cut my yarn later. So I'll then pick up the pink yarn. I left a long tail so that it can be useful to sew up the hat. So I'm going to use the pink yarn now to sew up the pink part of the hat, so you can see. So I just sew back and forth till I get to the end here. So I will join you when I'm through with sewing the hat up. So I finished sewing up the hat, and then I attach a pom-pom using both colors. So I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. I hope to see you in my next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye.